As Snake eats, he listens to what happened and expresses his disgust for the guest's behavior towards the slaves. Badger complains that Thorfinn was being cheeky, but Snake still apologizes to him. However, Snake suddenly lunges at Thorfinn with his sword, which triggers Thorfinn's instincts, and he attempts to kick Snake. Impressed, Snake tells Thorfinn that his body wants to live and then decides to take a nap. He warns everyone not to cause any more trouble or they won't eat again. Later, Peder checks on Thorfinn's wounds and apologizes for what happened. He reassures them that Ketil doesn't condone the guest's behavior, but Einar insists that they would have been killed without Snake's intervention. Peder offers them medicine for their wounds and a shirt for Thorfinn, but Thorfinn doesn't express gratitude. This irritates Einar, who reminds Thorfinn to say thank you. Peder is understanding, knowing that Thorfinn doesn't talk much, and suggests they rest for the day and thank Arnheit for informing him of the incident. After Peder leaves, Thorfinn dons his new shirt and heads towards the woods to chop down trees. Einar suggests they take a break, but Thorfinn persists and Einar decides to join him. While working, Einar notices something about Thorfinn's reaction to Snake, realizing that he's not an ordinary man. Thorfinn had previously expressed his belief that the strong should dominate the weak, prompting Einar to ask if he's been to war. Thorfinn admits to his past military experience, and when asked how many people he's killed, he replies that he's not sure. Thorfinn explains that he's been a warrior since he was a child and has fought in battles since then. He asks if Einar hates him now, but Einar remains silent. As night falls, Einar reflects on what Thorfinn shared earlier and remembers the painful loss of his family and village, which was burned down twice. Overwhelmed by his emotions, Einar lunges towards Thorfinn, pinning him down and choking him. Meanwhile, Thorfinn is tormented by a nightmare where he relives his past as a young warrior, haunted by the people he's killed, including an old woman who saved him. As Thorfinn screams in his sleep, Einar suddenly releases his grip, and Thorfinn continues to yell until Einar grabs his hand and he wakes up. Confused and upset, Thorfinn asks why Einar keeps waking him up when he cries in his dreams. He compares himself to those who killed Einar's family and sees himself as no different. Einar reminds Thorfinn that they are both still alive and can talk, eat, and sleep. He acknowledges that he doesn't know what Thorfinn has been through, but insists that he has experienced good things in his life. Einar also reminds Thorfinn that he is not responsible for the deaths of his family and shouldn't be so arrogant. Grateful for Einar's words, Thorfinn thanks him for waking him up. Einar acknowledges that he's struggling to get enough sleep because of Thorfinn's talking in his sleep, but tells him to just fall asleep. And with that, we conclude this episode.